When I was 4 years old, we were all gathered around the television one Sunday night, and the Ed Sullivan Show came on. And the special guest of the Ed Sullivan Show was Elvis Presley. And I saw Elvis Presley come on television and sing and play his guitar. And I said to my father, that's what I want to do, play guitar and sing. Gradual believer in feeling. How much can one heart take before it breaks? How much can one heart take? This fragile believer feeling. How much can one heart take before it breaks? The reason I play 14th Street every day is because I've been received well there. And those people tip me and know my story is out in the light. I thank them. They know that when they give me a tip, they know it's because I'm coming to a motel at night. And that's to help me live, that I'm doing this for a living. They're not giving me a tip knowing that I'm going to make a quick $10 and go around the corner and buy a six-pack and a bag of pot. There's a lot of musicians out there that don't feel the same way about their music as I do. I treat my music with respect, with dignity, and with discipline. around and entertaining, because I like, at the end of the day, when I get paid, I like to take my money and go to the motel, have a nice shower, have something nice to eat, maybe watch a movie, maybe not, maybe just read my Bible for a few hours, or listen to Christian radio, the good news, or just meditate for an hour about the heavenly things. I also feel lucky that I had a chance to be able to do what I wanted to do that day and be able to make enough money to make a living at it so that I could get a place to stay and feed myself and feel secure. And listen, it's a wonderful thing to be able to make a living doing what you like to do. You understand? Seven, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, about 8. See? Worked all day, and I have $8.20. So that's the way these days go. $8.20 to eat. I'm ready to go back to work.
Four years later, I went to 14th Street Station to find Ronald. He was still there, but he didn't play.
I already played here twice today.
Yeah, I know.
And I went and dropped the guitar off, so I don't have to carry it or guard it all night.
Yeah.
It's been how long? I'm sorry, hi. It's been how long since you shot me? 4 years? 4 years flew by. I'm fine, but I got some CDs to pick up, and I'm in the process of finishing off my movie, my autobiography, and some other movie pieces that we're trying to work on. So besides that, I've been in the hospital. I just got out of the hospital for 2 weeks. I have an infection in my leg, but that's why I haven't been around to be playing and stuff, because I've been in the hospitals treating this leg. I don't want it to get infected and, God forbid, lose my foot or something, because it's ulcerated. But besides that, I'm doing fine. I have all my medicals in this bag, my antibiotic cream, my gauze, my medications, my swatches, my gauze pads, and somebody dropped the parade.
With the dust, all else everywhere. Gave it to love and all share.
Amen. Amen.
Your way is love. So with the
How's it look? You like it? Good.
your way will be baby. Come again. Say
Amen. I'm going to do. What I'm going to stay on or what? I'm uncomfortable because I'm in pain. Freezing in the cold, no medicine. Because my Medicaid card expired, my temporary. Now I'm gonna have to wait until Monday till they mail me my plastic. My leg is burning. This is burning me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just totally disgusted. I don't know why he's afflicting me. I really don't. This is wearing me out. I can't play. That's what's killing me. What's killing me is I can't play. 3 hours. 150. I can't play. I mean, maybe $4. I had $1.25. I made $4. Why is God afflicting me? Thank God.
Bridge, City Hall. Transfer is available.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. In the darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she's gone. Anytime she goes away.
Ronald has gone, and more musicians came to this spot.
Being out here without any CDs, copies, it makes, it doesn't make you look professional, so it gets...
I was broke. I was very broke, and then I was not working during the winter time. Might as well make some dollar here and there. Tried it first day I made like $25. So I was like, this is I made $25 in like 2 hours. So like, this is probably better than working on that low budget films and stuff. So that's the first motivation. But I do these days more than just for money. Just to gain myself stage present.
I play over here just how you will be to be happy. To be happy.
I'm here in New York basically because the subways or the street or whatever it's like a refuge in this time we're in now, a way to actually, if you dedicate yourself to it like any other job and just really work hard, take care of yourself, give it all you got, you can actually make enough to squeeze by without getting a big record contract, but it's about the only way. I was studying physics in college. I took a BS in physics. I did use it a couple of times in my early days as actual jobs, and I've taught school with that degree over the years just to fill in for this, but I was convinced at an early age that the only way to really be a great musician is to do it all the time. It's been rough. I've actually gone homeless at times to pay that price, but to me it's worth it because I never get out of the muse now. I'm always in the muse.
Come with me, rock it. All right, God bless every single one of us. Even you atheists, God bless you too. Come on now, we're having a party here.
What introduced me into playing in the subway? Well, it was probably the only thing I could do beside crime. My friend. We're here to talk about street musicians, and I'm talking about Beethoven. So, but that's how I got into it, because I was a heroin addict, and I was out on the streets of New York, abandoned buildings, girlfriend here, girlfriend there, sleeping here, sleeping there, and then some people, that I saw doing it, and I was like, these people suck. They're horrible. They're horrible. How could they be down there playing music and people giving them money? They're absolutely atrocious. They're god-awful musicians. Their delivery is bad. They're just awful. And I decided if they could do it, I could do it. So when I started on 23rd on the 6th line, and I used to sit outside. There's like a railing. It's supposed to be art, I guess. It's called something, actually. And it's just a metal railing that goes like that. And I sat outside on a bucket and I put my head down. And I would play like this. And I wouldn't let anybody see me, because I was so ashamed. And because my hair was long and it fell in front of my face. And I was ashamed. I felt like I was begging. You know what I mean? And over I would say, whenever anybody would put anything on my money, I'd say, thank you. And I got a lot of, no, thank you. And that was fine. And there was this one woman I remember, a native New Yorker who hadn't lived here for years. She came up to me and she said, listen, she said, you know what? She said, there is no reason for me to come back to New York whatsoever. She goes, but you know what makes me coming back? You make me keep coming back to New York, because you're still here, and you still make New York what it was.
No me cansaría de decirte siempre, pero siempre, que eres en mi vida, ansiedad y angustia y desesperación. Toda una vida te
estaría mimando, te estaría cuidando como cuido mi vida.
Finally, I met Ronald again. It's been 7 months since I saw him last time.
This leg is not. It was a couple days ago because the shoes they gave me cut the circulation to my feet. From here to here, my toes were freezing. They felt like they were in the North Pole. I lost my backpack. My brand new Dean guitar that somebody bought me for $110. A brand new, beautiful single cutaway guitar. Brand new. While mine was in the shop being fixed, I lost my medical supplies. I lost my jacket. I lost my sweater. I lost my sweatshirt. I lost my hat. They stole everything I had and they waited for me to come. And when I came, they laid like snakes in the grass. And when I wasn't looking, when I was looking this way, they'd steal from the bench whatever I had on the bench on the seat, like a coat. If I was looking this way, they'd steal from the signs, the advertisements that were on the wall. My ski parka, my sweatshirt, my towels, my guitar case. They stole the guitar from me. That was brand new, that was gorgeous. It sounded great. I don't think so. I think blip blip is gonna put you at 100 Center Street.
But you still keep coming back to play, right?
Of course I come back. This is my spot. I earned it. I've been here 8 years. This is where I make my money. When I come here, people warm up. Their faces light up. They hug me. They say, God, is it good to see you? Where have you been? And I tell them I've been in the hospital for 7 months. 7 months. I've been in the hospital. And when I was in the hospital, they took this arm and they took this arm. They hit this 5 times, trying to put in a hep block so I could get my intravenous medicine. They couldn't do it. They made a bloody mess of my arm and they almost ruined my left hand so I couldn't be able to play chords or make structures. That's a structure for guitar. That's a G major bar chord. That's a D minor. That's a D minor. That's a D major. The hammering G. That's an E major. That's an A minor. That's a B7. That's a C major with a G bass. That's an F. And that's a G. That's an A minor. That's an A minor 7th. That's an E. That's an E minor 7th. That's an E minor 7th diminished. That's a B minor 7th diminished. That's an A7. That's a B7. That's an E major 7. Oh, don't you love my little girl? For she was down, my little girl, the Beatles. Well, she always loved me down, my little girl. They almost took that from me, but they didn't. God stopped them, and he took my strumming arm. away from me. 7 months I laid in a cast like this. Today, we took it off. Today, I can play guitar again. Now I want you to sit there. Mr. Ken, my friend, who I am so glad to see, that the sun could not make me happier. The sun that shines on this earth could not make me happier than to see you right now. You know how many times I thought about you? Where are you? How are you?
To me, he just belonged to this place more than any other musicians. He cannot play guitar for now, yet it is his part.
Saturday morning I go out to play.
I can't smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Burnt out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning, street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what I
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte a mi lado, mirarme en tus ojos, estar junto a ti. Pienso tal vez que mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de aquí. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después.